What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the BallGame Podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Tom.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Dean.
Dreams came true for a lot of prospects this past week, and your team is either, as we said the last time, going to win the Super Bowl or going to be the worst team in the NFL on their way to the first pick of the 2027 NFL Draft. You're either looking forward to next year or you're looking forward to your players being on the field this year. I know some of us feel very good about our team's drafts. Teams that we support had great drafts across the board, I feel like. We're coming to you with 2 winners and 2 losers, 1 player, 1 team. And I'm looking forward to this one because different perspectives on different teams here. So,
And it's also fun because all of this is kind of in theory. We won't actually know the results of this for years to come.
Right.
So it's fun to just speculate and talk shit.
like we know a thing.
Right. Right.
So a few people have come up to me at the gym, like the day after the first round, Anthony Manji came up to me and asked me what I thought about the Jets draft. And I was like, on paper, they did a good job. I mean, they were projected Omar Cooper at 16 and they got him at 30. So like, but I don't know. Like, it depends how these guys are. Like, what do you want me to tell you, bro?
Right. Right. It was a great draft, but then they all end up blowing. So like, it doesn't.
We know nothing.
Right, that's what it is. You talk about ceilings and floors, and it's like realistically, you could say, oh, this guy's floor is he'll be a good wide receiver or whatever. No, his floor is that he's out of the league.
Every quarterback's floor is Jamarcus Russell. Like.
Trying to tell him.
Yeah, I guess when analyzing the draft, though, it's less about the players and more about the process. It's like how you're getting to that answer of like, this is your guy.
Yeah.
You know, because like we'll talk about in a little bit, some of the teams, the process is just out of whack.
Yeah.
It's just not right.
Yep.
Yes, but at the same time, like I forgot who I was having this conversation with. If a team feels as though a guy is like their guy, you can't always play the board. Like typically they would have better information than we would as to like where like Mel Kiper may have a guy ranked 40th and a team takes him 22nd. Like you don't know what the actual
Yeah.
So
team's
I don't listen to
opinions
Mel
are.
Kiper. I don't think NFL teams listen to Mel Kiper.
No.
But I think NFL teams have intel in other buildings.
Yes.
And I think that there's a mix, there's a balance, right? There's the guys that you like and the consensus, and it mixes somewhere in the middle.
And there's one specific team that for the past 5 years always goes against consensus, and it just doesn't work.
Never
Not at
work.
all.
Right, which we'll talk about. But that process is, I'm
Not
going to call
working.
it bad.
Yeah.
It's a bad process. They're lucky they're a good team, basically.
They get called out of press conferences sometimes.
That was such a good clip. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Shout out to that reporter.
Yeah.
That's journalism
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
Stones. He got Stones.
That is
Rossini would never.
No.
Rossini would never.
He's busy.
Yeah.
she's not asking the hard hitting questions. She's getting hit hard.
She lost
So.
her job, family, husband, all in one.
But she like saved somebody from a car crash. See that?
Yo, their
a PR
PR team is working fucking overtime with that one, bro. That was crazy. Yeah, that whole situation is just an absolute mess. An absolute mess. And I saw a lot of people saying that Vrabel should lose his job. And, like, if I'm being honest, why? Why would he lose his job?
I think typically employers, especially if you're in a position of like leadership and you're doing shady, secretive stuff and betray the family you're supposed to love the most, it's kind of like you just don't have good character. Is basically kind of how it is. That's why
Udoka
people
got
are-
canned in the NBA.
right. Like stuff like that's like
He's
You're
still
supposed-
coaching.
no, but you're supposed
No,
to
he's
be
definitely still coaching.
the leader of a team that's worth billions of dollars. If they think you're not a good person and you're a risk as a human being, I think they usually kind of
Yeah, it's just
When
like the
it's-
NFL is not a place to take a stance on something like that. 'Cause
No.
they
I
just-
agree.
They don't.
I agree with that, but also it's just like it's a distraction, and like
could lose a locker room.
especially in football. Like you got 53 dudes who like a lot of these guys look up to their fucking NFL coach as a father figure.
Right.
So it's like he sets the example of like this is okay, and then shit goes wild and
right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm allowed to lie to my wife for 6 years? Okay,
Right.
so I can lie to you actually.
Right.
Right? It's like
Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and-
keep it a buck. Like I could give less of a fuck what Mike Vrabel does in his free time. Like he's one of the best NFL head coaches. He should have a job, but I get the perspective of why you don't want that. I guess.
I guess it's hard to preach to a locker room like the family message too.
Integrity.
And it's also like
yeah.
this guy's not being held accountable for anything he's doing. How is he
Yeah.
going to hold me accountable
Right,
for what I'm
exactly.
doing? Like, yeah.
Like you
I can see
literally
that.
you don't have anything to stand on anymore because it's like you go again. It's hypocritical at a point.
The streets are speculating that's why he got canned from the Titans, and they just never let that out.
Titans known good organization.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Titans just suck.
Yeah. There's back to the draft. Like there's certain teams that no matter what they do in the draft, I kind of sit there and I'm like, you know what? Like it's gonna work
Yeah.
because it's that team drafting them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's other teams that I look at what they do and I'm like, that's just not gonna work out. It's not gonna happen. So I'm excited to hear about who we have, but we're ready to jump into things.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right. So my first winner, of course, always biased, and Tom, I think you could back me up on this one. The New York Giants absolutely won the draft, and to get Arvell Reese to fall to number 5, and then with their second top 10 pick, they go ahead and get who many call the best offensive lineman in the entire class. Second round, you get a corner that's supposed to go in the first. The rest of the draft was kind of just dart throws. MAKAI Fields is a cool one. I'm not opposed to it. Didn't feel great about the pick either, though. But just the top 3 picks in and of themselves, they absolutely hit it out of the park, and they were 3 key needs for us. So I thought the Giants had a phenomenal draft, and the first draft of the John Harbaugh era, he had his imprints all over this one. I could guarantee you that. So I thought the Giants were awesome, and this was great to watch. I will say, of course, we wanted Caleb Downs. I will be very transparent, but look.
And Sonny.
Yeah.
Most Giant fans wanted Sonny.
Yeah, I've come completely around to Arvell Reese, honestly.
Yeah.
And I'm not too bothered about the Caleb Downs situation anymore. It just sucks because it compounded it, the fact that they went to the Commanders and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So, like, if those two are going to be elite players, we're going to be haunted forever.
That's the
and
problem.
that's going to suck.
Yeah. Is if they're great and Arvell Reese isn't, we're never going to live that down.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I'm with you. I still think Downs should have been the pick at 10. That's the only gripe I have. But, like, did you see the clip of Colton Hood on the phone with Joe Shane?
Yeah.
And John Harbaugh, bro. Like,
All the feels, bro.
I'll die for that, man. Like, he's going to be so good, bro.
All the feels.
I completely agree. I think the Giants nailed it. I didn't expect Arvell Reese to be there at 5, but the potential is just through the roof with him. Like, I think Styles and Downs are better players than him day 1, year 1. I think that's fine to say. But I think the potential of having a guy that, if he can refine his skills, be a pass rusher, a coverage guy, and an elite run defender, like, that he could be the most versatile defensive player in the NFL. And he's only 20 years old, so he has plenty of time to hone in on those skills. Maui go too.
Both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys like him at will?
I do. But I also think I think that what we did with this draft was we made ourselves impossible to know up front what someone is going to be doing on any given play or where they're going to be coming from on any given play. And I think that's going to help us immensely. I think the defensive linemen, we're gonna sign a couple. I think that's almost a guarantee that's going to happen.
Well, they still don't have your interior. It's
Nope.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that they met with almost all of them, the guys that are free agents remaining, like DJ Reader, Shelby Harris. I think Calais Campbell might be brought in. So I'm fine with it. I think they're going to sign guys. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I love that we're so versatile that you don't know what's coming on a given snap.
Yeah, I don't think like playing Arvell Reese purely at will in coverage, and like that's stupid because he's not good in coverage. But like, you're not going to put him in. If you drafted Arvell Reese to be one position, you made a mistake. You made a grave mistake. So the appeal is that he can do so many things. He potentially can do so many things.
At least early on.
Yeah.
Long term, if that pass rush develops,
Yeah, sure.
you stick him at edge rusher and you tell him to go get after it. But right now, he might be one of the most versatile pieces in the league, and in a league that is trending towards that direction more and more so. So
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I love it.
I thought they had a great draft too. I mean, getting Arvell at 5 when I thought he was the best player in the draft. I wanted him on the Jets. I thought that was sick. I was just disappointed they didn't address their biggest gaping giant Texas-sized hole on their defense. It was their interior defensive line. I think going into the season, they're going to get ran all over. I think they're going to get screwed really, really hard. And it's going to feel like you have all these sick players just to get gushed up the middle every single play.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't force a pick. And
No, for sure. But like, it's not forcing a pick. It's just like you can get it. I don't know. They had a good draft still. It's just I don't know how they address it. That's all. I thought they had a great draft.
What do you think?
I don't love it. I'm not gonna change my beliefs because of a consensus. Sonny Styles was the best player on the board. He's a better football player than Arvell Reese. You drafted like you just said Arvell Reese was the best player in the draft. I think that's just insane to say. Does Arvell Reese maybe have the most potential in the draft? Sure. Best player in the class? Just no. They were all on the team together. You know what I mean? And like he just wasn't the best player on the team on the defense. You know what I mean? It's cool that he could do a bunch of different things. It gives you guys flexibility to, maneuver guys around. Kayvon's probably not going to be a long-term Giant, even if they don't trade him this year. Yeah. Like he's not in the long-term plans, obviously, but I don't know, man. I just think Sonny Styles was the better player. I think Caleb Downs was the better player at 10. Does Maui Noah fit a need if you play him at guard? Sure. But, like, I don't know how Giants fans are telling themselves this was a win. Like, I get it.
They said they won the draft.
Right. Arvell Reese was the consensus second player on the board, so I get it. Like, you got value getting him at 5. The plan was always Sonny and Caleb. Like, that was the plan, and the plan was there for the taking. Obviously, you play the board. Like, I get that, but, like, the plan was so clear and it was there for the taking, and you guys didn't execute what the plan was as fans. So I don't know. I don't think it's a bad draft. Like I don't think you guys are losers by any means. You got 2 awesome players, but
I of course, like I wanted Downs at 10. There's like no secret. That's literally been put on camera for us. But I love Francis. I think he's gonna fucking kill
Francis.
for us.
No, he's a good player for sure. We sat here for months and months and called the 2 guys that you guys passed up on generational.
I'm good with the Reese over Styles. I agree with you that Styles and Downs are better players. I said that at the top, but I do think Reese has the most potential of the 3. So I'm good with that. There.
It also just kind of wasn't a need for Reese at all. I guess you can't pass on it because like the value's right there. There's just literally no need for Reese on your team.
I don't think that's true.
I disagree. I feel like
you can never have enough like defensive players. So like he's gonna get burned.
No, that's not. I mean, like when Sonny's there and Caleb is there, it's like those guys were actual good needs. And
I don't know. You guys know how I feel about Sonny Styles. I've made it very clear. I see Luke Kuechly. I see Fred Warner. Like that's the captain of your defense. Caleb Downs, you've said it many, many times. He was the best defensive player in college football as a freshman, and then was that for 2 more years after that. Like, and you guys, like, it's not that you guys didn't get those guys. You guys actively passed up on those guys.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And now you're gonna go to Dallas, and he's gonna.
Right, definitely stings that they're in the division for sure. Yeah. I don't know. I also I'm not a big Arvell Reese guy. Like, I'm just not there. He has tools to be awesome, but like it's a lot for him to put it like it's going to take a lot for him to get to that ceiling that everyone talks about. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's it's the RJ Barrett conundrum. Like improvement isn't always linear. Arvell Reese isn't just going to guaranteed get better every single year. He could, but it's just not always like that. He's a project.
That guy thinks one way and one way only. He thinks about football.
Who?
Arvell Reese.
Sure, so do a lot of players.
Definitely not school.
Definitely not.
High school
24
GPA? 24?
I don't know.
Mad intelligence.
If you guys wanted the guy who only thinks about football, Ruben Bain was right there.
Ruben Bain.
He didn't even take a
Ruben
picture.
Bain's got T-Rex arms. I wouldn't have taken Ruben Bain either.
Ruben Bain is a physical anomaly in the wrong way. But I think Ruben Bain is going to be an animal. I love Ruben Bain.
No, I'm not saying you draft Ruben Bain. I was just making a silly
but
joke.
I
wouldn't say you guys are losers though.
No,
I'm not
losers.
I'm not like I wouldn't be over the moon about it. I don't know.
I think we're building something elite on the offensive line to protect Jackson Dart, and that is huge.
That's
that's huge for us.
That's the other piece of it too. Like the Giants' offensive line has been their Achilles heel for 15 years. Like the fact that I can confidently go into a season and say like our offensive line is going to be good at least.
Worst.
Like that definitely means something, you know. But I'm with you that Downs should have been the pick at 10. I'm still there. So
I feel like all these teams that drafted early offensive linemen, like, good pick, because we don't, like, they could be good, they could be ass, but, like, you address the trenches.
Right.
So, like, in theory, that's always a good thing.
right.
I think the hit rate on offensive linemen is probably way higher than skill position as well, right?
I think it's close, but I think more so than ever nowadays, we're seeing a lot of these guys get drafted as tackles and move to guard, and it works a lot.
Yeah.
You're just taking the best offensive
right.
lineman and then worrying about it later.
Yes.
They also threw this out on Twitter a bunch over the weekend. Like, there wasn't an Evan Neal in the first round of this draft class that had glaring holes as an offensive line. Like, all these offensive linemen were pretty good
Yeah.
Yes.
and feel pretty
sure.
safe,
Yeah.
besides Caden Proctor, I guess, because he's fat, but they're all fat.
Yo,
Supposed to
They're
be.
literally
Yeah.
all fat.
They're supposed to be.
Caden Proctor's the only one who they care about how fat he is. But
I was also reading on Twitter that a lot of teams felt Caden Proctor was like the guy, but that they're terrified of the fact that he's going to be 380 pounds in about a week.
He's
So
just a mountain of a human being.
so big.
he is
What's he like,
large.
6'8", 6'7", something like that?
He's-
God.
He said it.
I think
Well, for the
he's-
Dolphins, though, we were like in the Mike McDonald era. It was like these skinny offensive linemen who could move and
Yep.
play outside zone. So it's like you got Patrick Paul and you got Caden Proctor.
You got beef.
Like those guys are fucking massive dudes,
human
bro.
beings, And of course, it's like a defensive-minded head coach now, and you know they got a vision.
Yeah, the Dolphins made it very clear like they want to go big on the offensive
Yeah, yeah.
line. So like took the biggest guy you could take, basically.
Yeah, all in all though, I do think it's a win for the Giants. I think picking Reese over Styles, and I don't think this is just me coping. I do think that taking Reese over Styles is it's building something, because if Reese hits next to an Abdul Carter and Brian Burns, you legitimately have the best trio of pass rushers in the entire NFL. And it's really not like close at that point. So that's what I think.
I just think by the
vision is
time
there.
Reese hits as a pass rusher, Burns is probably on his way down. Like those three, I feel like will never be peak rushers at the same time.
Well, no,
That
but
just
I
probably isn't
won't
gonna
need
happen.
16 and a half sack Brian Burns. I'll need like a 10 sack Brian Burns. And
I'm just saying, by the time Arvell Reese develops into that edge to be put in that conversation, it's not
Burns is on his way out.
right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like the idea of three of them is just probably not going to happen. They're probably going to then need another guy
Yeah.
at some point, probably.
yeah, I think our middle linebacker spot is a little bit better than people think too. I think McFadden and Tremaine Edmonds are going to be good players for us, but I do agree the defensive line needs to be addressed, but I think that was the plan all along. They were going to wait till after the draft because now anybody they sign does not count towards like the comp pick formula for next year. So like we could get compensatory picks and ad picks for next year. So I think DJ Reader is guaranteed to be a Giant, and I think they'll probably bring in Shelby Harris or Calais Campbell too, which I'm cool with that. I think that's
How old's Calais now? Like LeBron's
40.
age?
30.
Oh, he's 40.
40, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
LeBron's
That's
age?
Calais Campbell's good last year.
No, he's
Still a damn
always going to
good
be able to
football
stop
player.
the run. I agree.
So I think it was a great draft, and I love Colton Hood. I
Love
like you
Colton
said,
Hood.
yeah.
Love Colton
Yeah,
Hood.
yeah, yeah.
He's
Love
a dog.
Colton
He's dog.
Hood. I will run through a wall for that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm ready for
I'm rooting for him so hard. Like,
I'm ready for the new day in the neighborhood.
Yep.
So that's what's gonna happen. But I think the Giants are much more competitive. I love that, by the way, that we have a corner wide receiver duo nickname.
Neighborhood.
We have the
Yeah, how many of
neighborhood.
those are out there?
Not many.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
we might have the first, honestly. But yeah, so I think the Giants are a big time winner in this draft. But who else we got?
As much as it pains me to say it, the Cowboys are big time winners in this draft. I mean, they drafted probably the best player in the draft at 11. They traded up to get him. They didn't even give up all that much. And the plan was clear, and they executed it well. Defense, 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 and more defense. So I think the Cowboys absolutely nailed it. Caleb Downs is going to change life for them on defense. So, and then they got, what can I think of the guy's name? The edge rusher.
Malachi Lawrence.
Thank you. Malachi Lawrence.
I hated that pick.
I love it.
was not a
That
fan.
was such a reach. He was not projected a first rounder, and like we go back to the thing that's like consensus isn't always what's in the building, but like nobody had that man in the first round.
Yeah.
You know? So just food for thought. That's it.
Yeah, but
FFT.
FFT. Dean loves his
FFT.
acronyms.
Love my inches.
Inches. No, but I think
Slash.
I think getting Downs at 11 in and of itself just makes you a winner. I mean, like I keep saying, I wanted him at 10. He could have easily been the pick at 5, and he could, again, best player in the draft. So I think the Cowboys absolutely nailed it.
He's just such a cowboy too.
Yep.
Like it was just written in the stars.
Like that Downs Cowboy jersey is gonna go triple platinum.
Yeah.
That thing's gonna go crazy.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
He was literally just born to be a cowboy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. You traded 2/5 to move up a spot. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't know how much of a winner they are outside of that Caleb Downs pick.
I think that if Downs is a top 2 safety and one of the 3 edge rushers they drafted ends up being competent, it's a good draft.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cowboys draft well.
Yeah, that's the other thing
Historically.
too. Like they're just
Yeah, I mean, I
they're
really
just gonna get a guy in one of their 4th round picks is just gonna be a stud because that's just how the
The
Cowboys
Joneses
work.
just get lucky every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really love the. I agree. I don't love the draft outside of. Honestly, I hate the draft outside of Downs. But like, you got Downs at 11.
Yeah.
Big defense draft. Big.
Yeah,
They had to.
I just don't love the players they took. Like they, I guess, addressed the need because the need was just any position on defense. But I don't really love the players they drafted. My biggest team winner is the Panthers. I thought they had a phenomenal draft. According to like Warren Sharp, they had the 2nd best draft in terms of like value against consensus. Monroe Freeling, he's a freaking unit. He's an athletic beast, one of the most athletic linemen we've seen come out in the past 5 years. And Icky's on his 5th year option. So I think it's kind of clear that, and Icky's like, he's good.
Yeah.
Can't stay healthy all the time. Do they want to pay him? Now they don't. They're not penciled in to have to pay him. And franchise left tackles don't grow on trees. You had one. He's going to be on his way out. Here's a new one for you. Thought it was great. You get Lee Hunter in the 2nd round. Just a big-ass dude.
Yeah.
Just a big-ass dude. You paid Jalen Phillips the big money. You have Nick Gordon, who had a great rookie year. You have Derek Brown, obviously. Now you have a 4th guy just to eat up space. Like, he has his flaws, but he's literally just there to take up space. The guy's fucking 320 pounds. And then Chris Brazell, I have this thing for Tennessee receivers. I love them. They never
all suck.
They never ever work, but I'm not going to change. This guy's fucking 6'5". And again, we talked about it earlier about teams who have a plan. The Panthers have a plan. Like, they want their receivers to be fucking massive.
Bro.
Your shortest receiver in your receiver rotation is Jalen Coker at 6'3". Like, they have a very clear plan. I saw a meme of it's like Bryce Young in the huddle with all his receivers. Like,
Just the money.
Well, he needs to see them. I think it's kind of the point. Like
That's a great point.
You have another short receiver. Like I can't see that dude down there.
and
Great
it's
point.
it's cool because they're all big ass dudes, but they're all different. Like Tet's almost like kind of like a jumbo slot guy. Like he operates in the middle of the field. Jalen Coker's kind of like your prototypical outside X, wind jump balls, and then Brazell's just a freaking speed demon deep threat that's also happens to be 6'4".
I love
Like,
Brazil. I thought that
he's
was a great pick.
really, really good. Yeah. And then the rest of the draft too, you draft the center from Kansas State, Sam Het, who, I mean, you lost what's his name to the Lions, Cade Mays.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
had a little bit of a hole at center. So I thought it was a really good draft from them.
No, I agree with you. I was funny. I was texting in our Giants group chat, and I was like, I was like, yo, I'm looking at this receiver. He's 6'5", runs a 4.38. Like, am I missing something? And they're like, he's went to Tennessee. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. But
Exactly.
yeah, but
He clears Dante Thornton. He's
Yeah.
so much better than Dante Thornton.
It's so funny.
he's the
'cause
new
that's-
Dante Thornton.
That was his comp.
He actually makes hands catches, so he doesn't catch with his body. Like, he has good hands. No, I think he's
don't
really
understand-
good,
I
bro.
don't
Dante
understand
Thornton
how
catches with his feet, bro.
Yeah.
the fantasy community legitimately
doesn't catch.
fell in love with that man and thought he was like the next big
Well,
thing.
they had no receivers, and he's 6'5" and fast. He still could be the next big
He had
thing.
like the best measurables since Calvin Johnson,
yeah.
right? Like,
yeah.
Shit, I mean, they got
So
Jalen
does Chris
Naylor, wide
Brazil.
receiver 1. Like, it ain't
No,
over.
he still could be the
Yeah,
next
over.
big thing, bro.
All you
He's competing
need
with
is a
Jalen
receiver.
Naylor and Jack Besh,
Yeah,
bro. Like
it ain't over.
it's not over yet for sure.
All you need as a receiver is just be tall and be fast. Surely that's it. You don't need to run.
I'm
good
with you, though.
routes.
The Panthers
You don't need
might
to
have
pass
had, like,
ball.
the best offseason of any team in the league, honestly. Like, they nailed it.
Yeah.
Their defense is going to be sick next year.
They should be the favorites.
Like this is a team, this is a team that snuck into the playoffs last year by surprise. Obviously, 8 and 9, not really a deserving playoff team,
Right.
if you will, but like they saw an opportunity and they tried to seize it as best as possible this offseason
Yeah.
and went all in. So
What did they do at running back? What's the running back?
it's Chuba and hopefully Johnny Brooks. Yeah,
That's
I-
one position. They probably could pick somebody up.
they must be confident in Johnny Brooks. Like is what that tells me. Which I don't know if
think
that's
any of us probably put him as a winner. He's a huge winner from
Oh yeah,
this
100%.
draft. That they didn't even bother
Yeah,
taking a
good
single
point.
run.
I still believe, bro.
That motherfucker's got no ACLs, bro.
Yeah, but the 9
needs
snaps he played before he tore his ACL for the second time were special.
Average 2.4 per carry.
Yeah, but he had that one. He had that one catch where then he made a move, bro. Like, that
Chris
shit was
hold on to
special.
anything.
Oh man.
And I have him in a dynasty league, so
Right.
please.
Course. So, my winner, I'm going to be a homer here because you guys were, or you were.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick the Jets. It's like we were talking about this before the show started. You have 4 top 50 picks. Kind of hard to be a loser in that spot.
Yeah.
Like, did I love the draft? Is it an A-plus draft? No, it's really hard to have an A-plus draft. I don't think any draft is necessarily perfect. Thought it was good, and I thought the top-end talent was enough to make it a winner. I mean, you have that many top picks, you better come out a winner. So, did I want Arvell Reese? I did, but David Bailey was the best edge rusher, pass rusher in the draft. He was the most productive edge rusher in college football this past year. It was a need for the Jets. He walks in instantly, becomes the best pass rusher on the team. So I think that you know what, 2, maybe a little rich. Was he probably the 4th or 5th best player in the draft? Maybe. It is what it is. You know, you still get a top 5 player in the draft. It wasn't a great draft. I think that's more of a testament to what the draft was. It just kind of like wasn't the best pool of players that we've seen. 16, Sadiq, we all saw my reaction when we were doing the draft live stream. I was surprised that they went Sadiq at 16. Really confused about it. But Sadiq's an athletic freak. I mean, guy's 6'4", runs a 4.3 940 at tight end. I mean, he's really going to be a jumbo slot. He's not a great route runner, but he's amazing in the screen game. It's been since maybe LaDainian Tomlinson's old self, since the Jets had a good screen game, and I think Kenyon Sadiq is going to be able to fill that role perfectly. And what made that pick really make sense was trading back up into the first round, getting Omar Cooper. So I think a lot of people had the Jets taking Omar Cooper with their 16th pick, which I didn't like. But now you put 2 offensive weapons together in the first round in Omar Cooper and Kenyon Sadiq, and now you suddenly have an offense that's pretty dynamic, right? You got Breece Hall, you got Garrett Wilson. A.D. Mitchell showed some flashes at the end of the last year. I know nobody likes him, but I think the Jets end up really, really liking him. That's why he's probably going to be penciled in as a wide receiver too. You have Sadiq, Cooper, Breece Hall. I mean, Braylon Allen. You got big, fast men playing offense for the Jets. I think that whoever comes in to play quarterback next year has a plethora of offensive weapons to work with. So I thought that was great. D'Angelo Ponce at the 50th pick I thought was great.
I love that.
So he played outside at Indiana, but he's projected to be a nickel corner in the NFL. I kind of see him as a Cooper DeJean light. He's extremely athletic, has one of the highest verts we've ever seen, and he has that dog. I think the Jets made no mistake in drafting players that win football games. right? You got two guys that just won a natty, and Kenyon Sadiq played for an Oregon team that was really, really good. Texas Tech had a great defense last year. You got guys who win football games. That's what the Jets need, is to win football games and have guys that will not take losing. That's what they did here. Darrell Jackson was a great pick in the 4th round. He's a big, massive man.
How about Cade, bro?
6'5", 315. Cade sucks. I don't know what
I know he does.
I was getting to
Cade
that.
sucks.
Cade's awful. I don't know why they did that. He's kind of projected to be just like a whiteboard warrior.
Hey man, I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, I really want to be a New York Jet.
Yeah, I don't know. He sucks.
That's chasing this guy.
That was maybe the worst pick of the
That's
whole
Jason's
draft.
fucking guy. He loved Cade Klubnik.
And then the Jets got a Garden and an Ez Cooper, 6'6", 330. Didn't allow a single sack last year with Miami. Played in the Natty. He's not great in the run game, but a really elite pass protector in the 6th round. Then VJ Payne's a 6'3", runs a 4.3 40 giant safety. I mean, you could do anything with that, you know.
You just hope for the best with those late round
Yeah,
picks.
dart
Take the
throws, but
athletic
They're all
traits.
dart
and
throws,
hope
but I
for the
thought
best.
the top end talent was enough to give the Jets a W.
I love the Sadiq pick. I said it while we were here. Like, the teams that are good in the NFL run 2 tight ends. We saw it in this draft. I mean, my team, the Dolphins, we doubled up on tight end. Teams were drafting tight ends left and right. They were going way earlier than a lot of people projected and a lot of them were the blocking archetype that just people wanted to have out there. They wanted that extra offensive lineman. So obviously Sadiq doesn't profile like that. But point being, the teams that are good in the NFL run double tight end sets, sometimes triple tight end sets. So I love the pick. I love it.
I thought the offense. I think the offense is going to look competent for the first time in a long time.
My brother sent me this. He said, it says, Kenyon Sadiq runs 4.39, same as Jonathan Taylor. He's 113-inch broad jump, same as Des Bryant. 43.5-inch vert, a half-inch higher than Vince Carter. 6'3", he's the same height as Julio Jones. He's the same weight as LeGarrette Blount at 241, and his top speed is 23.2 miles an hour, which is the same as Jahmyr Gibbs.
Took my whole arm in the rim, Vince Carter.
So I saw, this isn't my quote, I'm not going to take credit, but one of the Jets podcasts called him Arvell Reese of the offense. He's a Swiss Army knife. You could put him in the backfield. You could put him at fullback, tight end, out wide. He could do anything.
That's what I was saying to my brother. I'm like, he's just a weapon. Like, you just put him all over the field. And I was saying also, like, you put a competent quarterback behind this offense. Like, you got a great offensive line. You got all these weapons. Like, it's something.
Yeah.
You're actually setting up a future quarterback for success.
Yeah.
Which, like, scares me. And
thought they were-
it should scare you.
I thought they were on their way to doing that like last year. I mean, getting your bookend tackles and then having your running back.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have Joe Tippmann in the middle. Like, you figure out the other 2 offensive line pieces. Most teams don't have 5 bona fide, locked and loaded players every single year, but you have Garrett Wilson, your number 1. And you hit a home run, I think, on filling out the rest of that offense. So Geno might take this team to enough wins to not have a top 5 pick, but
It's definitely possible.
You gave yourselves plenty of flexibility to not have to worry about that.
But you have 3 of them.
There
So
you
if
go.
you need to go take a quarterback, you will be able to.
Yeah.
You totally could take all 3 first-round picks and just go trade all the way up. So
Arch, you're a Jet.
could be Arch. There's a lot of quarterbacks next year, dude.
Jeremiah Smith and a quarterback, bro. We'd be the best team in football. Oh, my gosh.
Best team in football might be a stretch.
The guy
but
from North Texas and Jeremiah Smith, please.
yeah,
Mettenberger, what's his name?
something like that. Something close to it.
Oh, he has the cannon.
He has a fucking arm.
Yeah, dude. Oh, my.
Beautiful balls.
Beautiful balls.
The best
man.
balls. The roundest egg-shaped balls.
They're just such clean balls.
Clean balls.
But no, I think you guys did a great job. And like I said before, it would scare me because you guys are the Jets, and somehow, some way.
That's the caveat. We're the Jets, so it probably won't work. That's the whole thing.
But I'm glad you came around to the Sadiq pick because it just, you were like, we already have Mason Taylor. It's not about that. Like, that's not.
Well, I was
Your
cool.
offense has flexibility now.
Since we took David Bailey, I think David Bailey's like a safe pick. He's a good pass rusher. You could take the swing on Kenyon Sadiq after that, and then you redeem yourself with Omar Cooper, another safe pick. It's like, all right, well, you could afford that.
Yeah.
And you have 2 Aaron Glens.
Yeah.
You have 2 Aaron Glens. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, they are all comparing D'Angelo Ponce to Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, I would love Ponce to be able to play outside. He just won't. He's just too small.
I don't think you have to look too far from a former Jet just a few years ago in DJ Reed, who successfully played outside
He did.
for some time in the league.
It just scares me that every single person has him projected playing nickel. I would love if Fitzpatrick played nickel corner instead of Ponce, and Ponce played outside, but I guess Fitz will probably play safety.
Yeah, I think you guys did a great job, and I think there's something building in MetLife in general on both
In
sides.
Gotham City.
You guys see that interior D line though? The biggest, beefiest boys in the world.
Yeah.
What you
Yeah,
got?
those.
Sweat.
Sweat, Briggs, Harrison Phillips. You brought in Daryl Jackson. You
Go-
have
some guys.
Anyamata.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are going to be
Is
able
that
to do
like
one
1,300 pounds of
Yeah.
Beef.
in your defensive line.
Demario Davis
Ground
is a
beef.
thumper. Like if you don't stop the run this year, you have bigger issues.
thing, then Aaron Glenn is
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
So
You should be able to stop the run this year.
yeah, moving on to the players, in my opinion, that are big time winners. I'll just say the TERRELL family as a whole are huge winners in this draft because I can only imagine what it's like to have a brother play in the NFL in general and how cool that would be. But then to play on the same team as your brother in the same room in opposite sides of the field. I don't think there can't be a better feeling than that, in my personal opinion. So I just think Avion and AJ, if Avion becomes a stud and AJ doesn't regress anytime soon, that could be one of the coolest stories in the entire NFL if you have 2 lockdown corners and they're brothers. I think that's just awesome. So I think the Falcons and Avion in general was just a great pick. I thought for Atlanta where he was drafted at 47 or so. So I just think that's a huge win. You get to go out there and play with your brother every single week. Like that, I think that's awesome. So just family. Family's a winner.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel family.
Yeah, thank you, family.
Thank you, family.
Good job, Terrells. Dad's
great
nut works
yeah,
wonders.
his nut is ridiculous.
Hey,
So
there's another party involved in that too. All right. It's not
her
all-
egg was
it's not all just
phenomenal.
about the semen. Okay.
Her egg was phenomenal.
Jeez. God.
I like them scrambled. Blah, blah, blah.
That's terrible. All right. My biggest winner is Ty Simpson. No matter how you feel about the pick itself, which we'll get to that later, but you couldn't ask for a better situation as a rookie quarterback. You go in, you're with the best offensive mind in the league in Sean McVay. You're tied to Puka Nacua for the foreseeable future, barring anything crazy. And then you're sitting behind the league MVP and the top 10 quarterback of all time in Matt Stafford for the first year, maybe even 2 of your career. And you're with a competent organization. You're not getting drafted to one of these, quarterback disaster class organizations. It's the Rams. They constantly are making their team better. They're going to make his life as easy as possible, get him weapons, keep him protected, all that good stuff. Ty Simpson couldn't have asked for a better landing spot.
Let's go make history, coach. Yeah.
No.
No.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. No.
It's just like people, I know that it looks like Sean McVay didn't like the pick and maybe, but there's just no way they don't run that by him. I just don't believe that.
There's no way he wanted that. It just feels like I like it for Ty Simpson. Why the hell would you not just go all out and improve your team even more and win a Super Bowl? You didn't win last year. You could still get better. You got beat, right? I don't know.
I think McVay might be out the door after Stafford's out the door. Honestly.
It's possible.
And you made a state. You said top 10 quarterback of all time.
He's up there, right?
Yeah, it's close, probably.
For argument's sake, at least.
Yeah, I think McVay's going to sign that big money deal to go be an analyst somewhere after Stafford's retired because he did not look thrilled with this one. But
It's possible, but for now, he's tied to Sean McVay.
How are these great coaches not in lockstep with their GM? I don't understand.
well,
That's
they've
what I'm
always
saying,
been in lockstep. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
that's
These
what I'm
two
saying,
have
yeah.
always been in lockstep.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was wild. That post-draft press conference, too, whole thing, he looked disengaged. Just not there. And, yeah, I don't know.
Shout out Ty Simpson, I guess.
Yeah.
Congrats,
Ty.
My biggest winner of the draft class as a player is Cam freaking Ward. I don't know if I love them taking Carnell Tate at 4 for the team, but for Cam Ward's sake, you get the best or second best or third best, however you want to look at it, receiver in the draft class. A guy who everyone coined as the safest receiver prospect in this draft class. He's a downfield threat. He's big, has big hands, can win down the field. You pair him next to a Wan'Dale Robinson that you just brought in, who wins in the middle of the field, the short intermediate areas. And then you drafted Nick Singleton in the 4th round, who I don't think Nick Singleton's ever going to be like a bell cow or anything of that matter, but it's a very good receiving back. It's a very good third down back, if you will. So I think, you didn't have Carnell Tate before the draft. Now you have Carnell Tate. Cam Ward won.
Right. He steps in as your number 1 receiver.
Right. And you don't have to run Wan'Dale Robinson, wide receiver 1 hoops, which,
Thank God.
yeah, we've seen how that works out.
Thank God.
Malik Neighbors didn't like the pick.
Malik Neighbors didn't like a lot of
Malik
it.
he
Neighbors
didn't like
needs
a lot
to
of
get off TV.
Yeah, he didn't like a lot of things. He
Jeez.
needs to lock in.
Yeah.
Did you guys see?
Doesn't seem like a happy guy. Honestly.
Not to get sidetracked. Did you guys see how Harbaugh responded to it though?
No.
What do you say?
He in the media, which like you could not respond to this any better than he did. He basically just said like Malik's allowed to say whatever he wants to say. Like if he has an opinion, he should voice it. He's like he's our wide receiver. He's one of our stars of our team. If he feels as though he doesn't understand how a player is going to be utilized, we will have a conversation about how that player is going to be utilized, and we'll explain it to him. So,
Basically calling him stupid.
yeah. So he
If you
was.
need to be told how we will play football, we can do that.
But he's
for
like,
you.
but I don't want Malik to feel like he can't say anything. So he's like, he's allowed to say what he wants to say. And I know damn well behind closed doors, he fucking called Malik and probably said, shut your dumb ass up and don't
Yeah, I
talk
was gonna
about
say,
the players we draft.
then he pulled him into his office and was like, "What the fuck are you doing on Instagram Live talking shit about our draft picks?" Idiot. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up.
Was it on Instagram Live or was it on a podcast?
It was
was
on an Instagram
Yeah.
Live.
With Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
It was an Instagram Live podcast.
That,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
both.
With
And then
Bleacher
Micah
Report.
himself did something stupid too, right? During the lemon pick.
He doesn't shut up.
He called the lemon pick and he was like, oh no, he was interviewing him.
Yeah.
And he was like, I wouldn't call your franchise good. Makai's like, I don't care. Like, what are you
MAKAI was
talking
not
about?
having that shit.
Like, I just got drafted and you, okay.
MAKAI was not having that shit. But
Micah's just jealous. He's not an Eagle.
Lucky.
Yeah, but it's up for Cam Ward.
100%.
You've seen all the stats about all the drops and everything, and then you see the tape and they call him Aaron Rodgers if Aaron Rodgers had bad receivers. So now he has good receivers. So let's see you be Aaron Rodgers, buddy.
I agree. I'm a big Cam Ward guy. I can't wait to see him, Dabble, Carnell Tate. Like, it's gonna be awesome.
Dable out there catching passes.
Dumbass, just scheming the
Him,
offense.
Dable, Carnell Day.
Scheming the offense, dumbass.
Tate also just moves me a lot. Like, I don't know. I've been all over the fucking place with the receivers in this draft class, but today and like a few days ago, like I landed on Tate's the best receiver in the draft.
Okay.
That's where I landed going into the draft.
I think
I
it's
might
a
change again.
perfect match for Cam Ward, though. I think, like, if nothing else, they are a match made in heaven, to be fair.
Well, because he's a guy who just like understands how to get open, and that's very important for a improvising quarterback. Like in the scramble drill, Carnell Tate will know where to. Same for Wan'Dale too, by the way. But like those guys just know how to find spots that are open. Even for Tate, he doesn't need much separation, just like enough space to say, "Hey, give her here."
I want to see Cam be great next year. I just think that'd just be fun for football, honestly.
I really like the Nick Singleton pick for them. I like Nick Singleton a lot. He's an athletic freak. He
yes.
doesn't really see well, like holes and stuff like that, but like he's an athletic freak. Also, like Tony Pollard and Tajay are off the books after next year, so
Tajay Sharp.
no. The other one.
He's been off the
Those are
books.
serious. Yeah, he's been off the books.
Dean, what you got?
My winner's MAKAI Lemon. I mean, you were almost taken by the Steelers, who have 2 other receivers and no quarterback, or possibly Aaron Rodgers. So you go from that to an actual good team. The Steelers probably aren't that good right now. I don't know. No quarterback.
Hey,
I would
man.
say so.
There ain't
Drew Hour, baby.
So MAKAI Lemon wins.
Okay.
He joins a team that has an open spot at receiver. A.J. Brown's going to the Patriots. Devontae Smith's slotting over to A.J. Brown's spot, and MAKAI Lemon becomes their second best receiver very easily. They also did a lot on their offense. I didn't even realize how much they did on their offense in this draft until I looked at it. They took Eli Stowers, took a tackle, took another quarterback, Cole Payton, another guard. Like, they
Jason's
My
guy.
Cole Payton, a tight end.
Jason's guy, bro. He loves Cole Payton.
I don't know what they're going to do with Tanner McKee, but yeah, MAKAI Lemon winner. Good for you.
I'm not here. I honestly think this might be worst case scenario for MAKAI Lemon.
What?
He's a receiver who wins in the middle of the field.
Yes.
Basically exclusively wins in the middle of the field.
Okay.
He gets paired up with a quarterback who refuses to throw to the middle of the field, no matter what, and is awful when he does.
Yes.
So I think the idea behind drafting MAKAI Lemon is you shift your offense from A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith to Devontae Smith and MAKAI Lemon, and you then move to the middle of the field and strengthen that part of the game.
I don't know if Jalen Hurts is capable of doing
That's
so.
what I was about to
is
say.
Where I'm concerned.
I think saying he's incapable of throwing in the middle of the field is
Well, like, he could throw
No,
into
I'm-
the middle of the field, but
No,
I mean,
I'm
like,
not being- I'm not being
effectively.
literal.
Just going to
I'm
the
not
other
being
team.
literal.
Like, that's
I'm
the
not
thing.
being
Yeah,
literal. I'm not being literal. I'm just
effectively,
saying,
though,
yes,
I don't-
I think he could.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. He's never really been all that good at it.
It's been how many years?
Dating back to college too, like he just doesn't do that. I
MAKAI
don't
Lemon
know.
the difference maker.
They're definitely gonna like put in there. I'm with you there. Like they're gonna make that. I wouldn't say a focal point, but a part of the offense to like attack the middle of the field more. That's why you draft a guy like that.
Well,
for
that's
sure.
also what Mike McDaniel likes to do, too. So a lot of what Tua was doing was timing.
Daniel.
Mike McDaniel was
It's
nothing
not
to do
with the
this.
Eagles.
Oh my God!
Nothing to do with this.
Who did the Eagles get? No, they got a former quarterback, Mannion, Sean Mannion.
Yeah.
Nico
Yeah.
Mannion
Whatever.
Yeah, Nico
I don't know
Mannion.
why I thought of Mike McDaniel. Jeez.
playing basketball in Italy.
But yeah,
No, yeah.
no.
If Mike McDaniel was the OC, this would be lit.
Oh yeah.
I don't get the fit with MAKAI Lemon here. But
I trust the Eagles, bro.
no, yeah,
Honestly.
no, I definitely do. They had an insane draft, by the way.
First round receiver is not where. Like, if there's one thing to not trust the Eagles at, it's drafting receivers in the first round, other than Smitty,
They haven't drafted
Jalen Rager, Nelson
receivers
Aguilar.
well historically.
JJ Arcega
but-
White.
But those guys were like bad anyway. Like they were bad. We knew they were bad picks at the time,
Sure.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably.
Everybody
but-
knew Jettas was better than Jalen Rager.
But like, does that not lend to the fact that they just have a blind spot with receiver then?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we,
but
we
there's
think
no
MAKAI
blind
Lemon. We
spot
know
with
MAKAI Lemon's good.
I agree with that.
Okay, fair. Yeah, I guess.
I just feel like he was the most slot receiver in this draft. Like he only wins in the middle. Like he's Amon-Ra, Yak, middle of the field, and he went to the team that does that the least, basically in the NFL.
So maybe they'll up it. Obviously,
No, yeah, for sure. I
If
just,
they don't have AJ
like
Brown
I
anymore,
don't.
they kind of have no choice. So I
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah, they definitely don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I just like I don't know how it would work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There are definitely better landing spots for him. I think. Like obviously it's a world class organization, so like for that, like it's a win. But like actually like football fit, I don't really love it.
Right, the value was good on it too. You got him.
Yeah, 100%.
They had a great draft overall, though.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Took their third round pick and traded for Jonathan Grenard. That was big time.
Yeah.
Insane.
Did you guys see the guy that they took in the, what was it, 7th round or 6th
Yeah, the guy who
round?
just never even played
Oh,
football.
the Nigerian
Or-
guy. Or Bernard.
Yeah.
Bro.
Wait, what's his story?
He
He's 6'4",
never played
300.
football. They just found him in Nigeria, I think.
He was just hanging out.
No, like,
Basically.
They just send, they just send
No.
scouts to Nigeria.
Yeah,
Just
well,
No,
they-
like
go
he's
around.
do.
part of like the NFL's like
International player pathway.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And all he did was like basically just train, never played a down of football, of organized football, I don't think. And
Right.
he
So he's gonna be an All-Pro next year.
Is-
Is basically what I'm hearing. 'cause
And
it's the
Diego
Eagles.
Pavia went undrafted.
they're making him a defensive tackle. He is he fucking
The
sucks, and he's
Heisman
a
runner-up
idiot.
went undrafted, but this random guy from
Random
Nigeria.
Nigerian.
But who are Bernard?
I mean, that's legwork.
No,
Like,
that's a
doing
sick
your homework,
story,
you know
though.
what I mean?
Yeah.
How he's
Shout out to that guy, though.
Nigeria, bro.
Hopefully he's good. Get his family out. I mean, how is it in Nigeria?
I mean, I guarantee you,
politics.
I'm gonna not
he already got them out.
Yeah,
Like
we don't got to talk politics.
But-
What is
shout
it
out to him.
Shout out to him.
So I don't know if you saw like about him though. He's 6'3", 306, 6% body fat. At 6'3", 306.
God.
He ran a 4.63 40-yard dash and benched 31 reps.
And they put on his birth certificate with a crayon. I am 12.
Yeah.
Nigeria's a nice country.
I
BBC has
guarantee
an
you
article
that
that
shit says he's 22. He's probably 47.
BBC has an article that says Nigeria, the country that loves to overachieve. It's a good country.
mean,
let's
shit.
go, Nigeria.
I mean, they got guys that never play football getting
This
drafted.
guy's been
so,
training to be a fucking Avenger his whole life. And
Nah,
now
shout
the
out to him, bro.
Eagles.
How are there
Why
human?
was he training for so?
Why is he 306 with 6% body fat?
What is he training for?
What is he
That is a
training
good
for, bro?
question.
Was he just waiting for the NFL International Player Program?
Waiting for the fucking world to end.
Yo, like,
Preparing for the zombie apocalypse.
Why are you so big
like actually, what the fuck?
and fast and strong?
Wow.
He's my first overall.
I think he's
pick.
like a king there. You think
Yo,
He might be
Like-
now.
he's definitely packing.
I mean,
Dude.
packing is an understatement, brother. If he had a
glad we're on the
if he had a Chris
Yeah.
Jones slip up,
6% body
you
fat.
would think that he had 2 rulers in
That thing
his
is
pants.
that thing is straight steel.
bro? Oh my gosh!
That thing was like
Talk about the
that thing was
underwear Olympics, bro.
That thing was handcrafted by God himself.
6% body fat, bro. Why are there humans on planet
See
Earth?
what he looks like.
Oh, he looks like a Greek god. He really does.
Did not compete in any athletics until he discovered
Whoa.
basketball when
Bro,
he was
look at
16
him.
years old.
Look at that picture this in the second row. Wow. Nope, not that one. There you go.
What?
Yes.
What?
306 pounds, bro.
Show me more. Trying to get there.
That is like, how are there people out there that are that?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is that? That's 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Of straight muscle. Good pick. Good pick, Eagles. You win.
Bro, the Eagles just do this. Like, Jordan Mailata never played a down of football, and he becomes a fucking
He's a rugby
all-pro
guy,
left
isn't he?
tackle.
Yeah.
Like, I
Oh
don't
yeah, you put this guy
understand.
with Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis in the room too. Like, jeez.
I don't get it. They always do this shit. He's a winner, too. Congrats to
Oh
him.
shit, yeah.
Seriously.
He might be the biggest winner. Yeah.
He's a huge winner. But back to now to the losers, I should say. The first team that I'll talk about that was a big loser for this draft was the Jacksonville Jaguars, in my opinion. You had, just to start off, you had Brenton Strange. They had a ton of draft picks, to be fair, but they had Brenton Strange already, and then they take 2 tight ends. They reached on a lot of their picks, and they didn't have a first. I do like the Emmanuel Pregnon pick. I think he's going to be a damn good guard. It's a weird.
ESPN
draft
had
class.
their second round tight end ranked 159th.
Yes.
Class.
Jeez.
Had their third round pick ranked 134th.
And by the way, that guy is a 6th-year senior, their second-round pick.
Pregnon's a good pick.
Pregnon's a great pick. But the second-round pick is a 6th-year senior, so I think he's 25 years old, too.
Jeez. Past the third round, there's no descriptions for any of their players that they drafted.
So, Jaguars had a weird one. I don't even.
Well, they didn't even go to the combine, right? That was the big story, that they didn't attend the combine.
Yep.
Look, I don't think you have to, but
You should.
Why
probably
wouldn't you?
should, yeah.
Well, coaches go there
For
not to
there's
time them. They're
interviews.
talking to the
talk
players.
to the players. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I am lost with their whole process this offseason. They have had, just like you said, the Panthers may have had the best offseason. The Jaguars may have actually had the worst offseason amongst all teams.
Yeah. It's
So-
really bad.
They're cooked. They have fallen off very quickly.
It's crazy, yeah, because they lost ETN, they got C-Rod, and then
It's actually H.N.
no, just shut up.
I love that we have to like specify which H-An if we're gonna.
Yo, it's
pronounce
low
it
key
like
up
that.
for C-Rod though.
I think so. I am in Dynasty. I fucking hope so.
C-Rod's gonna
I
cook.
hope it's up there.
C-Rod, biggest winner of the draft.
Low key.
He's up there.
They took 2 more wide receivers. Like, why? Why?
Yeah, they had a very puzzling offseason in general, but didn't get better on draft day, that's for sure.
They had a lot of picks too.
Yeah, they had 10.
For
10
what?
picks in the draft.
Like,
And 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. I don't get it. I don't know. They're strange.
I don't know. The kid they drafted in the second round, like, he'll play and block, which is fine. You just didn't need to draft him there.
Yes.
Like, I don't hate the player. Like again, 2 tight end sets. Like,
elite blocker.
Strange is the receiving guy. This guy could come in and be the extra offensive lineman. Fine. You just no one was like going crazy. Like
No
you
one was
just
gonna
did that.
snipe you.
Yeah, you did. You had 1 million picks. You did not have to draft him there. Like,
There's an argument you could have got him at 164.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, very weird. The team that I thought lost the draft was the Pittsburgh Steelers. They were on the phone with MAKAI Lemon as the Eagles jumped them to select him, and that's priceless. Honestly, I don't know how you let that happen, but I don't know how that happens to you. But losing MAKAI Lemon was bad, but like team jumped you. I guess there's really nothing you can do about that. You can convince yourself of that. But then they reached on an offensive tackle, Max Ihanachor. Sure. They just reached on him for no reason. He was ranked, I think, 30th on PFF, 32nd on
41st on ESPN.
Oh, 41st on ESPN, even worse. Yeah. So you easily could, if that's your guy, you could have easily traded back and got him. I know we say take your guys if you think they're worth it, but like there was just no reason to select him there. I guess they still don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers, which is just terrible. But I mean, Drew Allar in the 3rd round is fine. They just love quarterbacks that play in Pennsylvania, I guess. So, but yeah, I mean, they didn't like draft any good players. They, like I said, it felt like they panicked.
They got Eli.
So I was about to say, I actually,
Heidenreich.
that's not even the reason, but that was the best moment of the draft.
There's one draft analyst who had him as the RB1 in the class. Like,
Wow.
like
Not
like
joking.
the running back one in the class. Yeah. Well, he's an insane profile.
He
to be
has
fair,
a ridiculous profile.
like he's like basically Christian McCaffrey. Like basically. No, like dead ass.
What do you mean?
He's basically Christian McCaffrey. He's an insane receiver. Like actually, he might have had like damn near 1,000 receiving yards.
He didn't run.
Wow.
He didn't run in between the tackles much. It says.
No.
He's
That's not what he does.
Outside guy and
Outside
and
guy.
receive.
Fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
No, he's actually like good.
Yeah.
Like, I think he'll actually be good.
I hope
Be a return.
he is. I think that's.
I'm honestly surprised he got drafted as late as he did.
I thought he'd be drafted higher too.
Like 5th round. Yeah.
He's in the Navy.
Yeah.
Didn't
Like,
really.
but
I
that
also
is-
love Jeremy Bernard.
me too.
Yo, he's low key lit. That one catch, you know the one, like that one catch. Come on,
Not even that.
That one
Like,
catch is
I
lit.
do think he's a solid.
No, he's good.
receiver. Like I think he's cool.
Well, that's where like me and you were just not on. I like this receiver draft class. I think there's like gems down the board. I think Jeremy Bernard's a good player. It's not
so.
It's not
he's
2 years ago draft class where you're getting
Right.
like for dynasty fantasy purposes. You're not getting Matt McConkey in the 2nd round here. You're not getting Luther Burden in the 2nd round here. But like these guys are good players. I don't know. He's a good player.
No, I agree.
He
He's a good
snatched
player.
Ryan Williams' chain.
I don't think. Well, no, Ryan Williams couldn't snatch a football, so he
Ryan
snatched
Williams
his own
dropped his chain. Yeah.
Exactly, and a lot of footballs.
Yeah.
But I don't think that the receiver class is good.
No,
I just think
I don't think
Jeremy
it's-
Bernard is
I don't think the receiver class is good. I think there's some
Jeremy
good
or
players.
Jeremy Bernard.
Germy.
Gerber.
I just
Gerber, baby.
like he's a cool pick in the top of the second round or mid
Good
second round.
players,
Like, I'm
man.
cool with
I
that.
don't know.
I think a lot of these other guys just flat out suck.
I think
Like
we
I
need
just
We need to take your temperature, bro. Because you'd be having that rookie fever.
I do have rookie fever. I don't know. I just like it's not a like 2024 was like damn near a generational receiver draft class. Last year was not generational, but like it was an incredible receiver draft class. This is not that, but there's still good receivers here. I don't know.
I think there's a couple decent ones. I think most of them are actually ass.
Oh man,
Like so ass.
Antonio Williams.
He's cool.
Put Antonio Williams in the bag, bro.
Okay,
He's cool.
I don't know.
Who's next?
I didn't hate their draft though. I thought they did pretty. I actually
Yeah.
thought the Steelers did pretty well.
I agree.
I love
I
Jennings.
feel like they
Dunker.
panicked in the first round when they
Jennings
lost Lemon.
Dunker is just an offensive lineman
That's
name
true, yeah.
with an offensive lineman look
Yeah.
that
Look at his
fits
hair, bro.
Pittsburgh
Yeah, he looks like a Steeler. He
to a
does.
fucking T.
And he
bro.
went to Iowa.
He's
Yeah.
a Steeler.
And he went to Iowa. Exactly.
That's what
Like,
they're saying. He's Boston Connor and Ty Schmidt in one.
he looks like
Yeah,
it.
he-
He actually does. So
That fourth round receiver is such a Steelers pick. A 5'9" Caden Wetgen white receiver from Iowa.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The receiver. That's what I'm saying, bro. This receiver draft class. Nah, I wasn't talking about
No
him.
way
No,
that
I
guy's
wasn't.
good at football.
I wasn't talking about him.
Like, that's a
Hey.
special teamer if I've ever seen
Yeah,
one.
I wasn't talking about him.
Drew Aller too. Who knows?
I don't.
knows?
I don't hate Drew.
I
Aller,
like Drew Aller a
honestly.
lot.
Yeah.
I don't even know why he
He could
fell to-
learn behind Aaron Rodgers. Known want to teach players.
Known for like telling his team if he's playing football this year
Yes.
too.
Also, Drew Aller's problem is the fact that he refuses to throw downfield. I don't think Aaron Rodgers loves throwing downfield.
What did Drew Aller say to that one girl?
Oh my God, bro. I forgot.
That shit was lit. Nah.
Wait, I gotta find this shit.
She said, "What do you want to see?" He said. He said, "I want you to spread those cheeks open for me." She said, "How the fuck am I supposed to take the picture?" He said, "You set a timer on your phone." That's Riz.
How is he not QB1 in this
That's
draft class?
Riz. That's fucking Riz. That's game.
timer on your phone.
That's fucking lit.
How long of a timer would she have to set? You think?
10 seconds. You need 10 seconds. You can't do that in 3 seconds. You need the 10 seconds.
10 seconds for that?
100%. Well, the only options are 3 and 10, aren't they? Isn't
All
that?
right, Matt. I'm gonna start a timer.
I'm not gonna do it, but if I did it, I could do it in 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Crying.
Bro, turn around. Put
3
the
seconds.
phone
You
down.
can stand. 3
Put
seconds.
the phone down. Get in a position where
Yeah.
you look good. Spread.
You gotta look. How are you gonna get in position to look good ever if you're spreading your fucking ass cheeks and letting someone see up your butthole, bro? How the fuck is there ever a good position for that?
What if you don't get enough spread? Like,
Exactly. That's what I'm
You gotta redo it.
get locked in. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Definitely
Like-
10 seconds.
Gosh.
No.
10 seconds is
I don't
fine.
think.
Yeah,
You,
10
I
seconds
think.
is
I
fine.
think you could.
I'm not saying you need all 10 seconds, but what
so
I'm
the 10
saying is
seconds is not
3 is
5
not
of those
enough.
seconds are you awkwardly standing there with your cheeks
No.
spread, bro?
No, bro. no.
Awkwardly standing.
You could
there with
also
your
like
cheeks
set
spread.
it up beforehand and just click the button. 3, 2, 1, spread. Cheese.
Cheeks.
Cheese.
Wait, what about if you had like a selfie stick?
What, you just bent over and
Like the one they used on draft night with the fan.
Oh shit!
Oh gosh.
Yo,
Shout out Drew Aller, bro.
Drew's got game, bro.
Drew is
100%.
QB1 in this class.
He's got
He
Carson.
will be
He's
the
got
best.
Carson Beck game.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh god.
Yeah, they should go. They should go like what's that called?
Riz for Riz.
Yeah.
We're never getting a contract with the NFL. bro.
You never get a contract with
Drew's
Drew
gonna
Allen.
see this one day.
We're more likely to get.
He
a
did it
selfie.
to himself.
He did. To be fair, he did do it to himself.
He'll never get to be on ball game.
We're more likely to get a selfie stick contract at this point than an NFL contract.
Snapchat.
We just gave them a perfect marketing
Did,
ploy.
yeah, no.
Drew Aller should sign with Selfie Stick for all the right reasons, honestly.
God.
Like all the right reasons. But
Speaking of quarterbacks, my biggest loser of the draft is the Rams. Kind of talked about it already. You're a Super Bowl contender. You were one game away from going to the Super Bowl. You had your quarterback win the most valuable player in football. He was the best player in football last year. And you drafted another quarterback
At 13.
at pick 13.
Why?
Just what are we doing there?
yeah, I don't even.
I get it. Like, they didn't have many holes, but, like, you didn't have many holes last year, and you didn't win. And then also the rest of their picks were just reaches against consensus as well. The guard they took in the third round they took him at pick 93. He was expected pick 164, according to what I'm looking at. The tight end in round 2 also, like, why are we drafting a tight end? You have a million of them already. You just took one last year. That was honestly pretty solid. I know they are the originators of running 12 and 13 personnel, but you just didn't need another tight end.
Yeah, like Ferguson. I don't know why.
Yeah. Parkinson, Higbee, you got dogs. So I don't know.
I agree with you.
Their team just didn't improve whatsoever throughout the draft.
Not at all.
And granted, they had an incredible offseason, getting the cornerbacks that they did, but this is just a terrible draft.
I mean, you just look at like all the guys that went after too. You could have taken literally anyone, and all would have impacted you day one. Like, I know they were mocked MAKAI Lemon a ton. Ruben Bain was on the board. Like, you figure out how to put him in the rotation. You know what I mean?
That would
Like,
have been a crazy.
Also, like, if Ty Simpson was the guy, just trade the fuck back.
yeah.
Like, why draft him at 13?
I think they were scared of the Steelers at 21, but you didn't have to trade. You probably don't. But there's no guarantee that they had a trade partner either. But I think they were scared the Steelers were going to take Ty at 21, honestly.
Yeah, but you could trade before them.
Trade 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There's no guarantee that anyone there was
No, probably
trying
not,
to trade
but-
up.
I
I mean, you had
don't believe that.
you had Bain on the board.
With
Like, I feel
Ruben
like
Bain on the
someone-
board,
yeah,
someone would have traded
I
up.
agree.
I'm shocked they didn't take Bain, honestly. I really thought
Even a
that
team like the Bucks who drafted Bain. Like, Bain was clearly their guy. Like, Rams could have said, hey, we're going to draft him here if you don't trade up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they definitely could have traded back. There was, if the scare was the Steelers, there was how many teams? 7?
Yeah.
That's math. 7 teams between them and the Steelers pick? 8? 8.
Well,
Whatever.
7.
7.
7.
7 teams were in between them.
7.
That's why we podcast.
Yes, 7 teams. So, like, one of those 7 teams would have traded up.
I agree.
Hopefully.
Yeah, terrible drafting.
Yeah.
I agree. My loser of the draft the 49ers. They consistently do this thing where they think they're smarter than everybody. And who's their GM? John Lynch?
Yep.
Is that his-
Yep.
Yeah, he's just not that good at drafting. Great at building a roster and
Yeah.
free agency and, making trades and whatnot. Drafting, not his thing. Past 4 to 5 years, they have been drafting against the consensus every single year. And they have had bottom 4 drafts every single year. They did it again this year. Second round, first pick. They took DeJon Stribling. I don't even know how to say his name. He was ranked 76. They took him 33. They traded back to 33. They had 30. The Jets took Omar Cooper. Just take Omar Cooper for the 49ers. He was there at your pick. Why not? If you're going to go receiver, just take
There's
the one that's way better.
There's like 10 guys they could have taken over.
Right. Then they went on to take Romello Height, who was also a little bit of a reach, edge, whatever. I'm not too mad at that one. Kalen Black was a bad pick, I thought. That was an insane reach in the third round. Halton actually wasn't a terrible pick either, but the rest of the draft was terrible. Ephesians Pryzak. It's a crazy name.
So I have it's from Ryan Heath on Twitter. This is every skill position the 49ers have drafted on day 2 in the Shanahan era. You have Stribling this year, Cameron Latu, tight end, running back Tyrion Davis Price, wide receiver Danny Gray, running back Trey Sermon, wide receiver Deebo Samuel, wide receiver Jalen Hurd, wide receiver Dante Pettis.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Whole bunch of Doo-doo
Christ.
and Debo.
But then
What's that? A 1 in 9 shot or whatever that. However,
This is not first round picks.
day 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Day 2 skill.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, 1 out of 8.
So I'm going to assume these guys suck.
They suck at this for such a great
It's insane,
organization.
too.
Like, they typically draft well outside of the first 4 rounds.
I mean, they hit on Brock Purdy. Yeah, I don't know where Kittle was drafted.
Pure
but-
luck.
Yeah,
Like, actually.
literally. No, it is.
Fred Warner.
Kittle was a
Yeah.
4th, I think, actually,
Yeah,
but Warner was a 3rd. Or
yeah, it is.
something
It's
like
pure.
They
luck.
traded for
Like,
McCaffrey. They signed Mike Evans. Like, their team is just built of luck
Trent
and
Williams,
free agency.
free agent. Yeah,
trade-
no,
and
they.
Who could forget Trey Lance too? Like,
Give mortgage the future for him.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And they got lucky because that same draft class they hit on Brock Purdy.
right.
Like, how often?
It's probably the only. That's not probably. That's the only reason John Lynch still has his job.
Exactly why he has his
because he hit
job,
on
right.
Brock Purdy.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Last year, the Niners drafted an Ole Miss wide receiver, Jordan Watkins, in round 4. He has 4.37 speed and runs poor routes. They didn't play him. This year, after taking a long look at their drafting process, they drafted an Ole Miss wide receiver with 4.36 speed in round 2, who also runs poor routes.
Wow.
Smart.
Surely it can't happen again.
Surely he'll
The
play.
lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place.
I saw a lot of people that were Ole Miss fans commenting that he's a significantly better player, though. So
I honestly like Stribling, but not at the
33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. I don't understand why John Lynch just does this shit. Like, I don't get it. But speaking of Ole Miss, my biggest loser for a player isn't even in the NFL, and I think that was his biggest mistake. I think TRINIDAD CHAMBLISS should have went straight to the NFL, especially in this draft class. You just said Ty Simpson went 13th overall, and you could argue that TRINIDAD would have been a better prospect coming into the league than Ty Simpson was. So I think TRINIDAD, especially for next year, with the 2027 quarterback class is supposed to be stacked. Like, supposed to be, and I know we always say this every year, but there are 4 quarterbacks minimum that are likely to be top 10 picks at this current moment. So I just think he costed himself what could have been a whole lot of money, especially if he doesn't play this year and the eligibility doesn't work out for him. So I just think he should have went straight to the league and got some really bad advice from his team. So I think TRINIDAD CHAMBLISS is a big time.
He might not play this year.
No, because like he applied for another year of eligibility. He is 23 at this current moment, I think. And I think he got denied. So he really should have just went pro. And everybody was saying that because he was projected to be a late first or an early second, especially after
Be
his
a
college, college football playoff run. Like, he looked awesome. And he is going to be in next year's class, and I doubt he's even a second-round pick at this point.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's kind of where I stand with
Yeah,
that.
that's a fumble. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That's
He
horrible.
was granted the extra year?
It says clears legal hurdle.
Because it was up and down for a while with him.
Probably going to make a bag playing college football this year. But I agree. He would have been in the NFL.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wow. TRINIDAD CHAMBLISS was named biggest loser of the 26 NFL draft.
Huh.
Yeah, there's that class next year is ridiculous. So it's insane.
Yeah.
Probably would have been a second-round pick this year at minimum.
At minimum. Yeah, I agree.
My biggest loser was Tyler Algier. Really, the whole Cardinals running back room. I mean, specifically him because he just signed with them, and he
Probably wouldn't have.
probably went there thinking, I'm competing with 31-year-old James Conner off a torn ACL and Trey Benson, who sucks. This is my job. Now they drafted Jeremiah Love with the 3rd pick, and he's all of a sudden he's back sitting behind Bijan Robinson again, basically. So,
Yeah.
It really
That's
is the same situation.
yeah,
Holy
that's-
shit.
that's rough for him. So I think that's pretty cut and dry.
Sorry.
They're strange for that because they paid him what, $5 or $6 million a year.
They just gave James Conner a contract last year.
Yep,
Still have
and
Benson
drafted
on the
Trey Benson in the 3rd round.
And now Jeremiah Love's making the most guaranteed money for a running back ever.
Yep.
Yeah. They're gonna invent a new formation.
The quadruple back.
41 personnel.
Honestly, that's gonna be 40 personnel. You can't have a tight end out there.
You're right,
You have
actually.
four
You're
backs
so
out
right. You're
there.
so right. Wow.
You don't know who's getting the ball.
You've heard
That's what I'm
of
saying.
14 personnel.
You've heard of the triple
Have you-
option? Try the
Quintuple.
quintuple option.
They might not even play a quarterback. They might just have Jeremiah Love run the Wildcat.
Like the Dolphins did that one year with Ricky and Ronnie Brown. That shit was lit.
I mean, I'm sure that'll work in 2026. Like, the Cardinals are just another one. Poor organization, man.
Poor Tyler Algier, man.
Yeah.
Had 1,000 as a rookie. Then they drafted his replacement. Then he was still good. Then he finally hit the open market and had his chance to be a starter again. And then they drafted Bijan again.
It just happened all over again.
How much money are they paying running backs right now? Like 25 to 30 mil? Like
Jeremiah's probably what, with a third overall pick, probably 10. Algier 5 or 6. Connor 8.
like 20 something mil.
And then Benson probably like 2 or 3. Yeah.
Like $25 million. You could just have the best running back in the league for that. I guess they do now.
For less
They might.
than that price.
For less than that. And so they have a bunch of ass in Jeremiah Love.
And Jacoby Brissett.
And Carson Beck.
And one of the contenders.
No, that's
No,
broke
they
up?
broke
They
up a
been
long
broke
time
up.
ago.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
She said he's a weirdo.
Oh, he does
I mean,
seem like a weirdo.
That doesn't shock me.
No, he definitely is a weirdo.
That definitely
I'd say
checks
he's a
out.
weirdo.
Is Ferguson still with one of them?
Yeah, they started a new TikTok series where she makes him sandwiches. I'm so
They
dead ass.
did, yes, I
I'm
saw
so
that.
dead ass.
Where do I get me one of those, bro? Where do I get me one of those, bro? Now.
That's so funny.
That is
Honestly,
hilarious.
that is them knowing the market. That is them knowing
Still
the
play
market.
basketball, one of them?
Nah, they're both done.
They never made the WNBA?
No.
Wow.
They just
I
have
said,
like
how about I show you this package and we'll see how fast your calendar opens up.
who?
Carson Beck
Oh
on
God.
Snapchat, bro. He said, run me over with your car so I don't have to play football anymore. Wait. What the fuck? I gotta find more. Hold on.
I guess he don't love football like that, though. No way. He said that?
There's just no way these are all real, bro.
I was thinking about that.
Like I don't understand how you've
I
gotten
ran
caught.
into the end zone thinking about how I ran through that pussy. Swear to
That's
God,
rich.
that's why we're gonna win.
Yo, round of applause. That's a good fucking Riz. That's a good shot, bro.
It's actually a good shot, though. No,
Like, actually.
Wow. I think that's all I got. Holy shit.
That's fire.
Sid the Sloth, bro.
Shout out Carson Beck. My biggest loser as a player is Mr. Jerry Judy. Had 1,000 yards 2 years ago, then was ass. Then got replaced by the Immaculate Conception and Boston, the city.
The whole city.
The whole city of Boston.
Commonwealth.
Nah, I mean, the Browns taking receiver with 2 of their first 3 picks clearly says that Todd Monken thought that Mr. Judy sucked.
Which
So.
he did.
Yeah. So it's a new era in Cleveland, and he's cooked. They might release, like, he's not going to play.
No.
No.
They have no reason to play him because you got Bond, too, who low-key fits in perfectly with the 2 guys they drafted. Like, that's a cute little trio they got going on. I'm not going to lie.
Adorable.
It's very cute.
They all
And
do.
you got Harold.
compliment.
And you got Harold. No, yeah.
God.
No, they got something brewing.
Shador, and they got off offensive line, obviously. The Browns were winners of this draft, too. We didn't even mention them, but the Browns were winners.
Everywhere
of
I
this
looked,
draft.
Bro,
they
such
basically-
Shador, bro. Taylor Green.
Oh, my God.
Taylor fucking Green.
Another wide receiver.
Gruden's guy. No, not
Well,
a,
he should be. He might as well be.
Yeah, but
honestly.
Gruden said that you gotta tell him fuck no,
Oh, okay.
and he got to work on like his reads and shit like that because if he doesn't, then they will make him play wide receiver. Gruden said.
They also got
That was actually the only Gruden. Sorry, that was actually the only Gruden quarterback camp thing that I watched was Taylor Gruden.
Darts was legendary.
They also
Was
picked
it
Well,
good?
this year it was mad fire.
Oh,
Well,
from this year.
Gruden loves him.
Yeah?
Gruden loves him. Gruden thinks like he's legit. He just got to like lock in and like learn how to play quarterback, which
Oh my
I guess
God,
is
who was
easier
it that
said
he
than
hated?
done.
Oh, he hated Pavia.
Yeah, who won it? He saw right through his bullshit because Pavia told him that he's representing himself. How'd that work for you, buddy? Go look at Ravens minicamp.
To pair with Taylor Green, they got Justin Jefferson. Too.
They did.
They did.
I mean, he's not a quarterback, but
He's a
Safety,
linebacker from
yeah.
Alabama. And they got Manuel McNeil Warren.
No,
Dropped
they
farther than I thought he
killed
would.
it with this.
no, yeah,
draft.
they're a great drafting team. But Jerry Judy, it's over.
Yep.
It definitely
100%.
is. Casey Concepcion
Yeah.
is him. Dean, who's your loser of a player?
My loser is as I'm sitting on a couch is
And they're
Who's
making millions
who's a
in the
real
NFL.
loser?
yeah
He's a real loser, buddy.
is Will Campbell. Just 1 year removed from being the 4th overall pick in the draft. Will Campbell's getting slotted over to guard after the Patriots take another tackle. This time one from Utah. What's his name?
Caleb
Caleb
Blomu.
Blomu.
Caleb Blomu.
Who's got some moves?
Who's dancing?
He's got some moves, man.
Definitely got some moves. Definitely a
That
huge
boy
man.
fluid.
6'6", 313. That man is a mountain of a human being. But now the Patriots they actually have a really good offensive line. The only reason why Will Campbell is a loser, in my opinion, is he's just going to, whenever it's time to make money, make less than if he was a tackle.
You know who got some moves? You.
Me?
I heard hearing he got some moves just made me think of this. I heard that JC went back to Unique after I left.
Yeah.
So he texted me yesterday. He was like, listening to Justin Bieber right now. I was like, we were talking about a trade. He was like, listening to some JB right now. I was like, okay. He was like, yo, Tom knows every word to Justin Bieber songs. I was like, word, nah, I know. Like, I low-key kind of do too. I love Justin Bieber. He was like, nah, but you don't get it, bro. I was like, what is there not to get? He was like, bro, that shit came on the bar after you left, and Tom was going bar for bar with the bartender. It was like I was watching them fall in love.
Was it a guy?
No, it was
No.
a girl. She was looking at me singing One Less Lonely Girl. We were going bar for bar. It was good. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Good looking?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Which one?
The one with red hair.
Redhead? Yeah, yeah.
Bad.
You guys are big Unique fans, huh?
It's always a unique night
It's
there,
always
bro.
a unique night.
I love the blonde.
Let me know
one,
next time
bro.
you guys go.
Dude, look at this,
I like
bro.
playing pool.
Nah, you got moves, but not like you, Big Motion. Not like you, Big
Not like
Motion.
me, big motion.
So I already saw they they did the Photoshop where like they took him dancing and put him at left tackle.
You know, next time we go.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're going Friday.
You'd actually pull up?
Well, I work on Fridays. But yeah.
Well, do you think we're gonna go during a weekday or something?
Like a
We're going
Sunday?
Wednesday?
I'm probably never going on a Sunday,
You're
but
only there on Friday and Saturday.
Drake May drops back to pass. Drake, run.
Friday happy hour at Island.
oh god, not again, bro. Not again. Please, not again.
Why? What works for you? Like a Monday?
Any day but Friday and Saturday.
So basically, the prime going out days.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's all right. We'll just drink on a Wednesday, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're skipping Matty J's birthday.
Not skipping it. I have to work.
I'm a little upset.
I would be if I was you.
You didn't give me enough notice. You told me I have to put in for 2 weeks before.
No.
You know
I
when his
definitely
birthday's the
did.
same day every year.
I definitely did.
I'm about
Isn't it not on your birthday?
to check when the
first,
weekend is for
huh?
my birthday and put in my notice now.
Your birthday's on the 1st.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on the 2nd. The bus.
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
you take off on the first?
So you said his birthday's on the same day every year. It's not on his birthday.
Did you take off on the first?
No, because he didn't plan anything
point.
for the
Yo,
first.
November 13th and 14th, Friday and Saturday. I'm gonna need you to keep those open.
I will.
Yep.
I got you. Thanks.
See? I was that easy.
You gonna remember that?
Yeah, it's your birthday. Your birthday's the 12th.
That's why I fuck with you. Fuck Matty J and fuck his birthday.
No.
Yeah, but I asked like
Now
6 months in advance.
it's on camera.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Like,
And it's on camera. Yeah, that's true.
That I can make work. I could save up for it.
Mm-hmm.
1 week, I'm like, oh gosh.
nah. Yeah, I get it. I told you last.
1 week
It's
is
okay.
crazy.
Yeah, I told you Wednesday, but a week and a half. It's not much time.
It's not enough time for me to put in for it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I get it. It's okay, Dean. You don't need to be there. You'll be there in spirit. I'll have your fat head.
I also just don't like what you guys do.
That fat head's lit. That fat head made its rounds. Wait, what do you mean you don't like what we do?
I don't like party buses and drinking all day. The whole day, the activity is drinking.
No,
The activity is dancing.
Yeah.
the activity is
just getting lit.
The activity is being around your
It's just
friends.
enhanced. by
It just so
drinking. Yeah.
happens
Yeah.
that we are drinking.
That's
the
what
whole
that's what I
time.
always tell. I'm like I don't need to drink to have fun, but it's like name an activity, and then it's like let's go bowling. I'm like, all right, bowling's cool, but you know what's even cooler? Getting drunk and going bowling.
Yeah, but bowling's different. Right.
We went to Unique
That's
and
fun.
I wasn't drinking,
You pick up my vibe, Nick?
but then I had 5 drinks.
like I like you go to a club, but if you don't want to drink, like now you're just stuck at a club.
Yes.
But like
Yes.
you go bowling and you don't want to drink, you could still go bowling,
no, like I
right?
But the thing is, though, like, bowling drunk is so much better.
It's so much more fun.
Everything drunk is so much better.
Yeah.
That's the point.
It's a sad way to think about it.
Except maybe, like, adventuring.
Like hiking. Is
like
not fun
hiking drunk is a terrible
Hiking drunk
idea.
is just the worst idea ever. Yeah.
We should
'Cause
go on a hike.
I'm not a hiker.
I would hike.
Would you be down for that, Dan? Is that something you'd be interested in?
Sure. Or like go to a baseball game.
I'd love to go to
I would love to.
You guys-
but
We're
you know
getting
what I
drunk.
think?
We're getting drunk.
You guys
game is
could. I'm not
so
saying you
much more
can't
fun.
drink. That's not what I'm saying. You're not
Like,
understanding.
I'm sorry.
No, I
but
get
going
it.
saying,
to a
like,
Yankee-
You need something fun if you're not drinking.
Right.
Right.
I
Because
can
standing
have
at the
a-
club not drinking is not fun.
Oh yeah, no.
Exactly,
No, I
100%.
would
Yes.
completely agree with you.
Oh,
Yes.
I wouldn't go to a DJ's or the shore
God,
if I
no.
wasn't drunk.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! No!
Right,
Holy
that's my
moly.
point.
insane.
No, like you would actually be miserable in that place if you're not drunk. It's
Oh,
just-
Saying,
true,
yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
I completely agree with
I'm
you.
glad you agree. What
I'm
about like
totally
dinner?
with you.
You guys never do dinner?
When is the last?
Yeah, we
time
get
that
dinner
all
before we
went
go
out?
out and get drunk.
So there's this place called
Walk time.
Guac- We go there after we're drunk.
Yeah, we go there at 2 a.m.
When you're drunk.
Yeah. And we don't go there together. We all go there separately.
When does this like end? This like extreme party phase?
Till I die.
Over for me.
When I fucking die.
So
It's not extreme. I wouldn't call it an extreme
It's-
partying phase.
Well,
It's not extreme.
it's just that the activity is never an activity. It's the activity is drinking every weekend.
the activity is going out with
It's
your
going
friends.
out with your friends. Yeah, that's the activity.
To drink.
No, it's just like the places.
The alcohol
Like
happens
social-
to be there.
No, it's not that it happens to be there. Like,
It does happen to be there, though.
no, like we know the alcohol's there. It's not like we get there and like, wait, this place has alcohol. What?
That's my reaction.
That's never happened. I'm just saying, like that's just the social places we go to. They just have alcohol.
Yeah.
You know?
That's good for you.
Let's do dinner.
I don't do that.
Yeah, let's go hang out at a fucking library. And get drunk.
And if dinner,
have alcohol there.
dinner's like a very normal thing.
No,
You're acting like it's crazy that
I go on a weekly dinner date with JC.
that's nice. That's great.
I typically go on a weekly dinner date with Lev. Yeah.
I have
Totally
dinner every
normal
day. I don't know what
shit.
you guys are talking about.
I don't need to go and get fucking.
Do you want to go on a dinner date?
Yeah, nobody. You guys only invite me when you're getting wrecked. I don't want to get wrecked.
Well, that's when we go out. Why don't you start going out and invite us?
I don't go out.
Start.
Well, the point is, like, you invite us to go out.
Right, Texas. Hey, you guys want to go?
I
to dinner
do.
on
You guys
Thursday?
usually are busy.
When do you
What?
No.
ever invite
Don't
us
do that.
anywhere?
Don't do
Not
that. Don't do
true.
that.
Don't
Don't do
give us
that.
that
Don't do
bullshit,
that.
bro.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We only ever have weekend plans.
I know.
Right. And you're always working on the weekends, so you're not making plans on the weekends.
No.
Then hit us up on a random Tuesday and be like, yo,
He works Tuesdays. That's the problem. I'm around on Tuesdays, but team works Tuesdays.
So whatever night works for you, just say, yo,
was
little
just saying like
Rakuzen run would go crazy.
Yeah. What do we got going on this?
That's the end. Yeah, that's why we.
no.
That's why we.
That's why.
Don't be, no, don't be sad. Don't.
I just miss doing things with my friends, not going to the club.
So the thing is, right?
Like, I'm over that. I'm over it. You know what I mean? Like
I get what you're saying.
you
I
guys-
used
you
to
guys
hate
are,
the club.
You guys are.
I used to hate the club. I
you
used to
guys
hate
are
going out.
Stuck at the club.
I used to hate going out. And also, like, there's
Dude,
no
the
reason
club-
for me
the
to
club-
go
Me
out.
too.
It seems
There's
like
no
the club
reason for me to
doors-
go out. I have a girlfriend.
the
Like,
club
I'm not
doors are
going to
locked.
Riz.
Yeah, but that's
But,
not
like,
why we.
I go out and I have a grand old time. I just dance it up. You know me, I'm loosey goosey with my hips. Like, I got moves, they would say. Like, I don't know. We just have
don't
fun.
like it. I just don't like it.
I get, and that's fair. Dean.
I try to like it. I don't like it.
You're allowed to not like.
Granted, you get like the last time you came out with us, like when we went to the city, like that was a bad go out.
Yes, it was.
That was just like not a good go out. Your friends were being dicks.
I was also
like, let's call it what it is. Your friends were being fucking
I was
dicks.
bamboozled too. I didn't know.
You didn't know that they act like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
no, for sure.
I thought
you
it was.
didn't know
I
you
thought
were
it was a
in for
guys'
it, yeah.
night. I thought we were going to watch some football.
Right.
Yeah,
100%. I thought that too.
I also thought that was going to be the case.
No, you didn't.
Well, we know what the root cause is, or who.
We know the common factor. We know the common denominator
We
here.
do know a common denominator here.
It's got red hair.
Well, yeah, but then we also know the common denominator for all the trouble.
All right, thank you everyone so much for watching.
But we don't got to talk about that.
I just picked up on that.
Clip that.
You got it.
Clip
Yes,
that.
Yeah.
No, that was a bad go out though, for sure.
They don't want
Like
it. I don't know.
AC?
I hope she does.
You missed a good time at AC.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go to AC. Do you know what I mean?
You got to meet us halfway here. I'm playing-
AC
I'm
was
fucking
lit though. We didn't just go out. We played mini golf.
That's fun.
It was fun.
Maybe I'll go to AC.
We watched the Knicks game.
Yeah. Okay. AC's not a bad. AC's not the worst. I could deal with AC.
Even at the club though, because we had the table, so you're not like just standing there
Is AC
sardined
right.
in. You could like sit and chill out.
The table
Yeah,
you would be down
Yeah,
with.
yeah, 100%.
Because that club was packed.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
table was like you'd be down with. the
Yeah.
table.
Okay.
And
Maybe
you
next
also,
time.
honestly, I don't think any of us really left the table at any point.
Some of us did.
Well,
I don't need you to stay
Well,
next to
some
me
of
though.
us did.
I don't need you next to me the whole time. That's not.
You're actually the worst person.
You were you might be the only person who left the table.
but the entire night that I was in the club, I was at the
Oh, okay,
table.
yeah,
so
I think that's for everybody.
Luch
No,
and Gia
no, no,
came
a lot of
out.
People go down.
Who?
Luch and Gia,
Who's Gia?
Luch's girlfriend,
Oh,
and they don't really drink.
nice.
They made a TikTok. Want to see?
It was good. It was funny.
It was a good TikTok. Yeah, you guys could talk while I showed you.
Yeah.
The table's cool because like you can just hang out with the people and just talk to everybody. Like that's a good time. But yeah,
Table was lit.
table is great. I genuinely enjoy the table. Maybe we do need to go out to eat more together.
I mean, we could. I
We
love
definitely-
me some dinner. You
We
know?
could and should.
No, I love me some dinner.
love
I'll
Luch.
go for dinner.
It's a good
anytime.
TikTok. He's so happy.
He's always so happy. Isabel was trying to. She was like, who's here? That one kid that you know? She's like, he's always happy. His name's like Alfredo or something. I said, it's Luciano actually. I think.
Alfredo.
That's close to the backstraps
Yeah.
moment.
Alfredo.
Alfredo. Oh Lord, how do you? Does he,
Something Italian.
It's Italian. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
That's closer than backstraps.
definitely.
what's his name? Backstraps. Fucking fuck,
What
man.
even are backstraps? Like,
Straps.
yeah, but I don't
Because he
think
always wore a backpack. He always wore a backpack back then.
Trunks, yeah.
No one calls
He was
them
ready. He was
back-
ready for anything. What was in his backpack?
The
He
basketball.
was doing basketball.
Yeah.
Did he ever like actually, like a situation arrive where he's like, "Oh, thank God, I have shoes and a basketball in my backpack."
We
Yeah.
played
Well,
basketball.
we were always going to play
Well,
53.
well, no, I mean like obviously
or
if
the
you were
Y.
going to play basketball, that's a different story. I'm talking about. if
Oh
you're just
well,
like,
that's all we did though.
Well,
okay.
it would be like midday. It'd be like, want a ball? And Trunks would be like, yeah, I have my ball on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I meant like you guys are.
We'd be like riding bikes, and we'd be at Gateway by the water, and then we'd be like, like we should play basketball.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then we'd ride our
so it
bikes
makes sense.
back.
Okay.
So
No.
you would go out assuming at some point in the day,
right.
You were
okay.
balling.
Shoot, that's
some
fair.
hoops.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
whether it be at a mini
I don't know if it was
hoop
just like,
or-
yo, guys, I'm hungry. Like, let's go get McDonald's.
No, our entire
Like
life,
sometimes we'd be out, and then Malosh would be like, "Yo, come to my grandma's." Like we're
Yeah,
playing on
yeah.
the mini hoop.
bro, that was lit.
Mad
His
fun.
mini hoop was insane.
I think that was every single day of our life at that time, where we'd wake up, go, especially summer of 16.
Sorries, Pokemon Go.
Me and Mangini were the early birds
Chocolate
too.
milk.
Me and Mangini we were linked at like 8:00 sharp every day, waiting for everyone.
Jeez.
You guys really were.
Yeah,
It was
Getting
every
breakfast
single
together,
morning.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys,
Summer?
yeah. You guys
Mangini
were.
would get Mangini would get 2 bacon, egg, and cheeses, and then I would get 1 bacon, egg, and cheese, and 1 bacon and cream cheese.
Who was usually like the third?
And
Was it
chalky
like Mel?
milk.
Was Mel like
Yeah.
the third one? Yeah, I was.
But we had to wait for Mel to wake up so we could go hang out in his basement. Like
I'll never forget the first time you ever told me. This is such a random side tangent. Michael Pollock and where he lived,
Mel's basement.
Mel's basement. So he lives in Mill Basin. I was like, holy shit, he lives in Mel's basement. Nah, yeah.
What's he doing nowadays?
Young Mike, he's
A doctor?
definitely a doctor.
Studying to be a
He's
doctor?
Well, I remember
Yeah.
he was always the future.
either married or engaged.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, for a minute now. I don't know if he, I don't know if he's
Someone
married
you
yet. Oh no.
Wow.
He
I
gave up
missed-
rapping.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to
Damn shame.
that kid that was holding me back? Sean.
Or you popped his nuts.
They pop his nuts.
What's Sean doing?
I don't know what Sean's
Wait,
up
what's the
to.
deal with Sean?
Dean popped his nuts.
Why'd you
Like,
pop his nuts?
Oh God.
it's not a story for the
Okay,
pod.
okay.
It's not a bad story. Bro, you went to go save a ball from going out of bounds and you
Oh, okay.
yeah, that one.
And then I popped Chris's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went
And
to
then it was
save
a
a ball
problem.
from going out of bounds and he
We told that
saved
story on the pod.
the ball.
Have we?
You did.
At the Wings.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This
He
was like a
saved the
week
ball and
before
threw
COVID.
it at Sean's
Yeah.
pee-pee.
Yeah.
And you heard a pop. Like a very
He actually broke his
a
nuts. Holy
very
shit.
audible pop.
I can still hear it, bro.
That was a good time. Bro, the Brooklyn Pier courts were lit.
Yeah,
They're
would
so
go
nice.
twice? I went
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah, we only went twice. Did you ever
I
go
went
with
a
Young
couple
Mike?
times, yeah.
We gotta
That,
go.
well, that one day, that run was legendary.
That was good runs.
that was great runs. Oh my gosh.
We gotta get back to like actually hooping again.
said
We went that one day. That one day was great.
Lit.
A
That was
lot of
good
ball
Bro,
played
no,
that day.
The summer, see, like, this is why summer 26 is just going to be summer 16 with alcohol. Like, it's just, we're going to go play ball, then fucking bust it to Janks or DJs or some shit. It's going to be the greatest thing ever.
Why does it always have to be about the alcohol with you, Tom? Gosh. It always comes back to alcohol.
Because it makes
All
it
I got
more
to, yeah,
fun.
exactly.
Gosh.
It just enhances it.
It does
wanna play
just
today?
enhance your experience.
Ball? I'd ball.
That'd be nice.
I got to go to work after this, but I'll see what time I get done.
I gotta.
And then drink alcohol.
Yeah, probably.
Island Social Happy Hour.
Low key.
Today.
Low key.
Starts at 4, so we got a ways to go before then, honestly. Go ball and then go to happy hour.
You know who would be down?
Oh,
Oh, always. Always.
Island Social himself.
Oh, Joe Cruz.
Mr. Island Social, honestly. He knows every bartender there. It's actually so
It was
impressive.
every bartender in the world. The one that we were talking about, he said her name. I said, who the fuck is that? He was like, the bartender with the red hair. I was like, my bad. I don't know every bartender on Staten Island by name.
Yeah. Joe Cruz is lit. Joe Cruz is lit.
Joe Cruz is lit.
love JC.
Love JC.
Yo.
He put our table together.
I saw in his story, he goes, starting light. It's
With
a
a
bottle
whole
of
bottle of-
Patron.
Oh, Donald
Yeah, not light.
We
brother.
tell him, we're like, yo, like, that shit's not tough when you be
Not
posting the
at
bottles on
all.
your story. Like, the girls don't like that.
What did he say?
He's like, nah, like, trust me, they do. I'm like, nah, they don't, though. Whatever, bro.
Some light. All right, bro.
JC gonna JC, bro. It's all right. Happy that he's coming out with us now. That's awesome. Great
So,
time.
Damn.
so you guys like brothers-in-law? Yeah. JC? Okay. I'm asking. Never mind. Sorry, bad question.
Thank you guys so
That's
much for
almost
watching.
as bad as the question that got asked to Arvell Reese about whether he's gonna. Did you see it? Oh my God! What was
I
it
only saw
specifically?
that they asked him about who he's most excited to meet on the Giants.
No.
Couldn't think of anyone other than Dart.
Oh my God! The reporter asked him like what he's gonna do for like the disabled and special needs
I
community.
saw that. He goes, I don't
He
know.
goes, he's like,
I mean, like, how
honestly,
is he supposed to answer that?
he's like, I can't really answer that question at this time. Like
like, what is he supposed to say? Like,
the
he's
night
supposed to
that he
have a
gets
whole-
drafted, you want to ask this guy about what he's gonna do for that community.
He's gonna
I
have a
don't
whole
think he
event planned?
thought about that yet. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll
Yeah,
do
he's
a
had
bunch
lot on
for
his
that
mind
community.
recently.
Like, oh God, nah, it's NFL draft was fun, and so was this podcast.
Yeah.
All right, let's end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow us on all of our socials. If you haven't already, go join the BallGame Discord where you get to talk to us on occasion. Definitely not Dean because Dean's never in that Discord, but and occasionally doesn't like the people in the Discord.
What?
No, he's come around.
Just
He's come around.
the one.
The one.
Who's the one that has the meme page?
JJ.
JJ or Fig.
No, I like Fig.
Yeah, they did face reveals, bro.
They did all do face
I
reveals.
still haven't seen them.
Who sent a
Someone
couple?
said, yeah.
Next good thing.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Anyway,
I'll check them out. Join the ball game Discord where you get to talk.
don't say it like that. Don't say check them out.
All right, thank you guys. Come on. With that,
And
come on.
with that,
Ball game.